here is the garden tour. First one of the year. A little bit behind because of all the rain. The plan was to use this plastic over the whole garden, but I ran out of time because of the weather. So these are the fava beans. And I started them in February, at the end of February, and planted them out in March because I'm sick of babying them, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And they're doing pretty good. We're in the 80s now, so I don't know how well they're gonna hold up, but they're doing all right now. See, there's a bunch of spots where they died off. I planted them out in early March after I soaked them for a day and then started them inside. See, there's a big one. But this thing has, they're just loaded. So I think they're going to be all right. At the same time, these are Alaska peas. I found I had like 10 of them and they were getting old. The seeds were several years old, so I thought I'd just stick them in the same time as the favas. And it's doing good too. I've never grown them before, so like once they get about this big, they're like trying to eat baseball glove leather, so you have to crack them open once they get big, like once they turn around and stuff. I also have pole beans put in the ground down here pretty recently. They're going to come up once these Alaska beans burn off. This whole row is like little cherry tomatoes. I think they're like sweet 100s, and they're all the way down. This whole thing is carrots. I decided to do them sideways, and it's going to be a lot more work, so that was probably not a good idea. There's also pole beans back here behind the favas. And here's where I decided to put the squash this year. This one's that Romanesco zucchini, yellow squash, Roman zucchini. This one is red curry, I'm pretty sure. We had a pretty bad hailstorm a few days ago, and it's the weakest as far as for hail. And then I'm pretty sure that these are all delicata. And then that's like that last one's like an Egyptian turban or something. I've never grown it, so we'll see how it goes. It's windy. This bed is not planted yet, but it will be, what am I gonna put there? I'm gonna put Roma tomatoes there. And here's the onion bed. These are all just Walmart starts, like 2 bags. I group them in 3s or 4s depending on how big the little bulb was. And then back here is my own like seeded onions coming up. And then this is of course another tomato bed that hasn't been done yet. You can see all the hail damage on this, just where all the little hails hit. It looks like rust on the garlic, but it's just where it was like a downpour of little tiny hail. So here's the garlic. It's not doing too good. Too many weeds. And this bed's garlic and shallots in the back. And then this bed, these are peppers. Peppers and eggplant up front. And then back here are all beans. Here's some like herbs and stuff. I had to buy a new thyme plant because the thyme didn't make it over the winter. It's oregano. These are little lettuces coming in. They're gonna get burn up before they do anything, I think. These are turnips. These are beets. Back here are kale. I planted a few different kinds. The first two rows were just, I found